Time Warner Cable is pleased to be an underwriting sponsor for Carolina Week.
Coming up on the February 5th edition of Carolina Week. As election time nears, we'll introduce you to two of the candidates for student body president.
It's time for a senior class celebration. We'll have the graduation countdown for the cap and gown.
Coming up in sports, we'll show you how the Tar Heels got stuck in the red.
Weathercaster Jonathan O is here with your Carolina Week 4-day forecast.
All that and some Super Bowl fun facts. Carolina Week starts right now.
From the School of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, this is Carolina Week.
Hello and welcome to the Monday edition of Carolina Week. I'm Alex Villarreal.
And I'm Adam Ruth. Thanks so much for watching. For some, February means getting ready for Valentine's Day. For a few students, though, February means it's time to campaign for student government. Janelle Henry has a look at two of this year's candidates for student body president.
Meet Eve Marie Carson and Caroline Spencer. Both girls are UNC juniors, political science majors, and both want to become UNC's next student body president. Both candidates hit the campaign trail to get UNC students united for change. But Carson and Spencer have different visions about how to improve UNC. Carson plans to create more wireless zones for computers, more access to printer stations, and an enhanced student central that will make it easier for students to sign up for classes.
It'll help them have a better academic experience. It'll help them become more familiar with the technology that they may be dealing with after college.
Like Carson, Spencer also wants to improve students' college experience with more focus on community. Spencer hopes working with renowned alumni such as Michael Jordan and James Taylor will get students excited about a unique UNC experience.
It would be neat to bring figures from the life of our university that have graduated and are famous graduates to come back to the university and speak for us and to celebrate our university.
Spencer also hopes to have more of a say in tuition increases. This would mean more than just making increases predictable.
It also means that we have a more diverse population on campus, and to where students can't afford to be here that are from different backgrounds, then it hurts the university as a whole.
Although Spencer and Carson have different visions for UNC, there's one that they definitely have in common: their love for Carolina.
I love this university and I feel lucky every day to be here.
It's somewhere that I think that we all have added to, and we are what makes Carolina great.
And that's something we can all agree about. In Chapel Hill, I'm Janelle Henry, Carolina Week.
Tune into Carolina Week on Wednesday to find out about the two other candidates for student body president, John Kite and Nick Neptune. Thursday night, all four candidates took part in the Philanthropic Society's debate. They talked about their goals and took questions from the crowd of about 40 students. One standout platform point was Nick Neptune's proposal to turn End Zone into a Bojangles. Audience members asked pointed questions and nominees didn't take them sitting down. Jonathan Kite says he'll aim for doable campaign goals instead of pushing for goals he considers unrealistic.
We need to be honest about what we can change and not change. And we can advocate, that's true. We can advocate for these things. But we don't have the power to change these things. The administration doesn't want us to.
Various campus organizations are throwing their support behind the candidates. Feminist Students United is endorsing Eve Carson. The Order of the Bell Tower and the Dialectic and Philanthropic Societies have come out in favor of Nick Neptune, and the Young Democrats are endorsing Caroline Spencer.
For many seniors, the most important countdown of their college careers has begun, and it isn't the countdown to campus elections. Seniors celebrated 100 days until graduation in the pit Monday. The past, present, and future stood out in fun facts and trivia. Despite the cold weather, seniors were ready to start the countdown with their friends. Senior Marshal Daniel Peterson figured the hot chocolate would warm up the crowd.
We're celebrating 100 days till graduation, and have some hot chocolate, some cake, and some GA alumni memberships as well in there.
Seniors also pinpointed their plans on a map of the country. The General Alumni Association sponsored the event. This isn't another reality show about ballroom dance. It is the real thing. The UNC ballroom dance team headed into Wolfpack territory Saturday to compete in the 9th annual Triangle Open. 40 students from UNC put their best foot forward against William & Mary, George Washington, Maryland, and other universities, showing that ballroom dancing isn't as easy as it looks. Team member Robert Priatley loves being able to show off his fancy footwork.
We like to feel a great camaraderie between our campus and NC State's campus and Duke's campus and University of Maryland and whoever other schools come. We like to feel it's another competitive sport.
Senior captain Jessica Rayburn and her partner, UNC alum Wes Duncan, excelled in the adult novice division, as the other dancers proved that Carolina has plenty of Tar Heel talent.
UNC students in NC State colors, that's not something you see every day. But Friday was different. It was National Wear Red Day. Students and faculty across the nation wore an article of clothing or red dress pin to promote women's heart disease awareness. Many women still don't take measures to prevent heart disease. UNC senior Ashley Cross thinks an event like this is a much-needed wake-up call.
I think it's important for everybody to participate in National Wear Red Day because it's the #1 killer among women, and people need to be made aware of that.
For more information about what you can do to raise awareness, visit our website, carolinaweek.org. According to one furry critter, we won't have to wait long before we see spring-like weather. Raleigh's own weather-predicting groundhog, Sir Walter Wally, didn't see his shadow on Friday at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. He's already a star locally and got lots of attention on his big day. Some fans even bought Sir Walter stuffed animals. Besides having a pretty face, this groundhog also has a pretty good record. He's about 70% accurate. Museum coordinator Bob Fluke says Sir Walter will soon be an even bigger star.
You know, we are grooming him for national exposure. You have to work your way up. I'm sure within a year or two you'll be seeing Sir Walter up there with the likes of Punxsutawney Phil and the others.
Sir Walter is even better at predicting the weather than his groundhog friend, Punxsutawney Phil.
So Adam, did you ever play with Legos when you were little?
I did, but I was never very good at building anything.
So I guess then you couldn't build enough to fill a room, but coming up, if you've ever wanted to be in a Lego Wonderland, we have the exhibit for you.
And we'll show you what all the talking and singing is about at the newest art exhibit in Chapel Hill. We'll be right back.